American Handgunner Insider.
Hey folks, Tom McHale with American Handgunner Magazine here with another episode of American Handgunner Insider. You may notice I have a special guest today, Alan Garbers, one of our field editors. You see his stuff in, just about every issue of Handgunner, I think, the way it works out. You never know the timing. Anyway, we're going to talk about Old West cowboy guns, but first we have to get something out of the way, and that is the loyalty pledge.
Okay.
So I need you to pledge undying loyalty to American Handgunner Magazine. You're wearing a Guns Magazine shirt right now, which kind of hacks me off. I'm a little nervous because most people in the know that Guns Magazine is produced entirely by AI, run on a cobbled together Commodore 64. So I question the quality.
I thought it was an Apple, but
It's an original Apple. Right? No, I'm kidding. Y'all know this if you're watching this. Guns is our sister publication, so they do rifles, shotguns, and pistols, and revolvers, and everything. Brent Weed, editor of Guns, is standing right across the desk, and he is so zoned out on SHOT Show that he heard none of that. I kind of expected a hand to reach across and the big smack. But anyway, we're just kidding. So Alan and I just came from a fun little stop at the Pietta firearms booth.
yes.
What did we find?
Well, they're coming out with their new Premier line, which is they're taking some of their more popular guns and they're made in Italy, but then they're brought over here and they're disassembled and then refinished. I think it's at Park West up in South Dakota.
Yeah.
So they have real bone and charcoal color case hardening. So which that's not very common anymore. Most companies to cut costs use a different style of fake color case hardening, or at least what I would call fake. It's more like a cyanide bath or something like that. This is real bone and charcoal. So it comes with a really beautiful colors on the frame and sometimes on the hammer.
The browns and yellows were phenomenal on the sample we were checking out.
So there's just a beautiful, I mean, it's kind of a step in between, the stuff finished in Italy to, these days a Colt and or a standard firearms, they're running thousands of dollars.
Right.
So this is kind of a in between step where somebody can get a nice quality, beautiful finish that's, it's just gorgeous, but it's not going to be the cost. Well, try to get a Colt single action army these days. You're not going to, good luck. If they're coming out of the factory, they're just coming out a few at a time.
The funny thing is I asked them whose bones they use and they wouldn't say. So I don't know if that must be like a trade secret or something, but.
Well, it's the cemetery.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah. They don't want to give away the cemetery that they're digging them out of.
No, but it's kind of a cool production concept though. You do the Italians make fantastic firearms.
Yes.
Boy, we could rattle off a list that would use all the fingers and toes off the top of my head of companies that are doing excellent mechanical work over there. And the idea of bringing the parts over and doing some Old West finishing work it's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah. I mean, I've used Italian made guns in competition and they're beautifully made and they work perfect. And it's just they're very, very popular in cowboy action shooting, Uberti and Pietta and some of the other names. So,
yep. Fantastic. So I guess just a sneak preview, we are going to be doing a story on those guns in an upcoming issue of American Handgunner. We struck the secret deal here at the show. They're going to send you one or more Premier revolvers. And as soon as I get there, we'll get that story written up along with some nice photos. And our readers can share in the glory.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It is a beautiful gun and it's just fun to shoot something like that, especially out where I live in Arizona. I'll be out there with the mountain lions and the rattlesnakes and.
Nice. So I couldn't help but notice the first question I think you asked when we stopped by there was how many clicks.
Yes.
You want to enlighten our readers on why you do that?
Yeah, traditionally Colt, when Colt designed the gun, it had 4 clicks. So you had the safety notch, you had the half cock where you could open the loading gate, turn the cylinder to load it and unload it.
Yeah.
And then you had this third click was the bolt popping up to lock the cylinder in place. And then the last last click was you were putting the gun at full cock, so it's ready to fire. So, of course, the legend is that when you're cocking the gun, if you listen carefully, it's spelling Colt, C-O-L-T, one letter for each click. So there are some guns out there that, reproductions that they don't have those full 4 clicks anymore.
Right.
So traditionalists reject them. They want those 4 clicks. So they even ask, hey, is there a kit that I can change this back to the old way? Because they want that tradition.
Yeah. Nice.
You know.
Okay, well, good. Anything else you wanted to share about? Did you see anything else at the Pietta booth while you were there?
Well, they're doing the same thing. The Premier, they're also doing that with the Colt 1851 percussion revolvers, which, I mean, those are always a favorite of mine to look at, because that's what Wild Bill Hickok used, and other people in history have used down the line. So to see that in the same beautiful color case hardening is, makes my heart go pitter patter. So if it was you had a place in my gun safe, I wouldn't be unhappy.
Nice. So when they come in, make sure and get us some good photos. Little share some shooting experiences. Let us live vicariously through your guns there.
I will, and I'll try to keep the drool wiped off the guns as I'm taking pictures of them.
Nice, at least before you send it back.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, well, thank you very much for joining us for a sneak preview of that. We'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, you've got an article in the upcoming issue of American Handgunner about Schofield.
Yes.
So y'all look forward to that. And I believe we titled that one the May-June issue, but it comes out somewhat earlier than that. So you'll see it in probably about 6-7 weeks from now. In the meantime, coming to you from SHOT Show 2025, we will be back with lots more Insider. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.